Andrew Harriman had demonstrated the priceless value of genuine pace in 1993, and in Hong Kong the following year, an 18-year-old from New Zealand produced an irresistible combination of speed and raw power. His name?
And the young giant Jonah Lomu on Serevi the master. Jonah Lomu, magnificent try.
I don't blame Serevi for missing tackles. No one else would have. But the biggest impact was on the other 6 Fijians, because they all looked at him and thought, "Jeepers, what have we got here?"
Glenn Osborne begins the final stages of this '94 tournament. Eric Rush claiming the ball.
The one thing I remember was running down the sideline and Eric floating the ball to me, and I was left with one person in front of me, and it was David Campese.
Lomu takes more than one to tackle him, takes more than two, it takes more than three.
You know, I just happened to get past him and scored a try. I got up, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like, you know, I was like in a dream. I almost had to pinch myself.
Hong Kong's exotic appeal and track record of hosting international sevens tournaments made it the natural location for the Rugby World Cup Sevens in 1997. More nations were also represented in Hong Kong, with Morocco, Spain and Zimbabwe joining the Rugby Sevens community. England minus Harriman were not the same force as in '93 and went out to Samoa in the quarter-finals.
The Samoans must surely now have put England, the reigning champions, out of the tournament.
Samoa would have the dubious honour of facing Fiji and Serevi in the semis.
Against Samoa, we knew it was going to be hard, and the boys were confident. And the thing that pushed us was the Bible verse in our jersey. Like the rest of the world have seen, it's Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength.
The dummy that time, they're all expecting it all the time to come to Serevi. See how quickly he moved to support him. Lovely dummy, and suddenly there's acres of room out on the left, and Vunimbaka's going in himself. He had support on the outside, but he didn't need him. Might have overdone it a bit then, but he's got players to turn. Vunimbaka again on the scissors this time, and back between the posts. A hat-trick of tries already.
Meanwhile, in the other semi-final, the Springboks were getting closer to their dream of being sevens and 15s world champions, defeating the formidable New Zealanders.
We first had to finish off with New Zealand, which we did. We just took the game to them, attacked them hard on, pressed on defence, and actually just killed their space.
And the first break comes from Just van der Westhuizen. Throws the man, and then up in support is Peter Rousseau. South Africa over the line. So Tui needs some help. He's got it from Scrimgeour. Rush under pressure. Scrimgeour pops it up for Osborne. Oh, this is dangerous. Second try.
So the 1997 final was played between the fiercely determined Springboks and the outrageously talented Fijians.
Before we went into the final, I told the boys the pressure will be there. They will be after us. So the team that handles the pressure will win this game. It's going to be high intensity rugby. It's the final. They want to win. We want to win.
This could be a great start for South Africa. Fenter chased all the way by Twinkabi, but it's South Africa who scored first in the final.
We knew that when we're going to isolate ourselves, then we're going to be in trouble, because those guys are very physical, the Fijians, and also we can't allow them space.
Oh, he's just taken it. Fenter again. He doesn't see the man outside. He's got there himself.
And what I said to the boys under the post was, we have to make our defense again, regroup again, and we have to try and score just one try, just to be closer before halftime.
Vunimbaka is going to outstrip Jacques Olivier, and Fiji have struck back. That is a glorious try. The 12th try for Vunimbaka in this tournament. He is simply in fabulous form.
We thought it was going to be our day, but you know, it's international sport. It's a super tournament, and it just shows you the character of the Fijians, not to lie down. They came back second half firing. They threw the ball around, and we had to defend with all might.
This is Fiji at their greatest. Iranavula makes it a second score for Fiji. Three Fijians now against two South Africans. This is tremendous play. Iranavula onto Karoi again. Can Karoi get there? Yes. Lemeki Karoi scored 2 tries in a minute. The whistle is gone. And Fiji are the World Sevens champions.
Being a small country playing against big rugby nations, it really touched my heart and made me proud and happy to have done something good for the people of Fiji.
By the new millennium, the IRB Sevens had been successfully launched. The game was enjoying a truly international following and exposure. And in 2001, Mar del Plata in Argentina was the venue for the 3rd Rugby World Cup Sevens. Serevi was there to lead his country in defence of their crown, and an impressive Argentine side, captained by Agustin Pichot, made it to the semi-finals.
Tuve la suerte de ser el capitán de Argentina en esa vez que salimos terceros. Sí, increíble. Tengo muy buenos recuerdos con Argentina.
Argentina lost to New Zealand in the semi-final, and with a fit Jonah Lomu, the Kiwis were favourites.
We knew if we wanted to be the best, we had to train like as if we were the best. And if there was harsh critics of each other, it was ourselves.
Carlton Nana, Jonah Lomu now, bursting into space. And Lomu, out halfway, they won't catch the big man.
In the other semi-final, Australia put an end to Fiji's hopes of successfully defending their title.
Here's the try, there's the clincher, McDonald! And the defending champions are out of the tournament.
This set up an intriguing final against their old foes, New Zealand.
And Jonah Lomu touches for the first time. Australia's captain, Richard Graham, has been fended off, 1 to beat. And Lomu, what a beginning.
You get taught to do a certain thing and you have to play to a certain game plan. And his game plan from the coaches to me was, when you catch the ball, just run straight. That's all I want you to do.
Jonah takes on the defence and gets through again.
You can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't have the desire and the will to win, that's what separates you from winning and losing.
Lomu, up the middle, 3 for Big Jonah.
Everybody says no pain, no glory, but at the same time, to us, pain is our friend at the time, because pain only lasts for a short while, but glory lasts for a lifetime.
The best ideas stand the test of time, and what began as a fundraising scheme in the Scottish borders 120 years ago now spans all 5 continents and provides pleasure and spectacle for millions. The rugby world has good reason to raise a glass to that famous son of Melrose, Ned Haig.